Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Neytiri is not going back. Yes, you heard that correctly. Neytiri is not going back to carbonation. I'm so happy. I am so happy. I don't even care why she's not going back. I'm just happy and I thank God that she's not going to go back. So I'm going to do my commentary on this video. And so we're going to get right into this. Hang on just a second, guys. Okay. There we go.
And y'all can stop talking on solar because this is my decision based off of what I observed with Nature Boy.
Look, we do not care at all why you're not going to go back. We are just happy that you're not going to go back. We're happy that you made that right choice not to go back. We're very happy about that.
I had to come to my senses and get out of my feelings and emotions. And let's just talk about this. Like, carbonation has a good talk. They talk about a beautiful knowledge, but what's really going on there ain't really safe for me. And
Right.
I can't allow my emotions and feelings. Oh, I get to be my family again. I get to be with Zola. I get to be with Chief. I get to be, in nature, fulfill the mission and everything like that to mess up my mind and my life. What
Right.
I got going on right now.
Right.
And, but I've said this many times. The thing is, it's a mental thing. What makes us want to go back to something that's toxic for us? Carbonation is like a bad breakup. It's like a bad breakup. And if y'all hear like little baby stuff, I have my little nephew with me right now.
Oh, that's your family. That's your family.
Y'all can say all your opinions, you need mental health, you need to do that.
No, you don't.
You have low self-esteem, your confidence needed up on stuff. Let me have it. Because I can see, I'm not going to be here and bash people and see, I'm going to see the point in why people are saying things about me, instead of being defensive. Do I really have low self-esteem? I feel like I do. My self-esteem, my confidence can be more up. My self-esteem can be more up. Because if I ever allow someone to clown me online and let them get away with that, what does that say about me? The man that I want to be with there, clown me on live, front on me, in front of everybody when it's a different story in our DMs, boo. Nah, and another thing, I'd like to say, he has this whole thing about protecting the black man. I feel like our society has a problem protecting one of our own. Where I'm from, in Atlanta, how we get down, we look out for one another. That's how Atlanta gets down because we're a beautiful, powerful community, right? The people have no problem, especially the healed people, the people that stand for righteousness. We don't have no problem protecting the black man. You know what I'm saying? There's some people out there that brainwashed and white patty and all this other stuff, but there's a good few, a good majority of us that would not have no problem protecting the black man. The black man was protected when or was stood up for, because sometimes we can't protect the black man because some things happen in society, so we do our best to uplift his legacy. Trayvon Martin. We have a whole lot of people who have shot and killed, and we are now trying to protect our young, protect our legacy, protect our generations from those people that's trying to oppose us. There's no problem with our community protecting someone who is deemed righteous or deemed innocent. The problem is these black men who are saying protect the black man are really saying protect the black narcissist. And let me tell you why. Protect me, because this is an okay, protect me, because oh man. Yeah. Oh, wait, hold on, okay? I want you to see it. Protect the black, protect me, because I'm getting crucified. Protect me, because they seeing through my shit. Protect me, because I want to continuously damage my community, damage my people, damage my people's minds, and allow them to see it's okay. Protect me. Nah, we can't protect the black narcissists no more, because that's the problem within our community. Nah. With that, so Neytiri changed your mind. Yes. And that's another thing about my accent. Y'all need to stop hating. I have a whole generation. I'm a whole generation Jamaican. I was born in New York. So regardless, I'm always gonna have an accent. Regardless. The fuck? Y'all be hating. Oh, but so she has an accent. I've always been had an accent. I'm Americanized and I'm Jamaican. The fuck? Anyway. But
We don't care where you're from. We're just happy you're not going back to carbonation. Okay? We're just happy. Now, if anybody's entering, please hit that like button so we can get this out into the YouTube streets. I would so appreciate that, guys. I'm so happy right now. I mean, after all, sometimes we've been seeing like so many bad things happen with carbonation lately, and it literally just like sometimes it just breaks your heart, but then you see something like this and then it makes you happy. Like, I don't know, just does something to you.
Yeah, like I changed my mind. It's okay to change your mind. It's okay.
That's right.
Change your mind for the better, yo. And that's a fact. That's something that people are struggling with over there. They're doing their best to stay loyal to the soil with everything within them, without really realizing it's okay to change your mind. It's okay to have your mind. Let me tell you something. Eligio Bishop, Eligio, you can never, ever have my mind again.
Oh.
No, you would.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm just gonna let it play. I'm sorry. I'm so happy.
You were full of it, all of it? No, because I would have still been there if you could have my mind. He told me he wants my mind. He wants my body
and your soul. Yes, he does.
That should resonate with me. He says, give me your whole mind, and I give it back to you. And I said, but I like my mind. I like my mind, Leo. And I said, "Dang, we compatible, but there's some things I'm not even going to try to protect him no more, bro, because you cannot. I have to listen to myself and look at what I'm going through. And God bless my family. I'm like, would I want my daughter going through this?
No.
The first one I said, hell no. So I was like, why am I putting myself through this? What? You're a beautiful girl. Do you know how many men would like be so happy to have you? This is the time to like heal. And then when you're ready, get out and find somebody who's gonna like treat you like the person you deserve to be treated like. Know your self-worth. What mental thing that I have to come over? And this is serious. I'm being real with myself, y'all. What mental thing that I have to come over that wants me to put myself back into a situation that is not going to be growth for me? He said he wants my mind, body, and spirit, y'all. He said he thinks he's God, literally the thing that created everything on earth. He thinks he's a twin. He thinks he's always. He thinks he's the all creator of I created the apple, I created the tree. And Eligio, my friend, you did not create the tree. And you will never, ever, ever have my soul again. You will never have my mind again. You see, you said I'm yours, I'm not yours. This tattoo being removed, okay? Removed. I am not your puppet, I am not your slave, and I refuse to be your slave. And that's why I was on the
Amen.
carbonation and be with my family. That I'm not gonna lie.
That's not your
like,
family.
I miss them, but it doesn't mean that they're good for me. I miss them. I miss them. I miss Sumar. I miss Chief. I miss Doka. Even though she, me and her, she throwing shots. I think she's pretty dope. I miss Shiva. Shiva was like my mother there. I miss Echo, bro. I miss Echo so much. Nah, no crime. I miss Echo. I miss everybody there. But it's like I don't know the new girl. But it's like, nah, like I can't allow that to make me go back. Like I said,
right.
They are a bad breakup. They are a bad breakup. I think it goes a little.
I think it goes a little further than just a bad breakup.
Focus on what I got going on here. I need to focus on my healing. I'm healing my shit. I got so many people involved in. I love Aya. Aya's cool. No, we're not gonna skip Aya. Look at y'all. I miss the girls. I miss the guys. I miss all of them. But speaking of Aya, that was something that made me click too. Like one time when I was on live with them and Aya came out, Aya looked so out of it. It made me like think like, whoa, hold on. It sparked something in me like, yo, she looks so out of it. And I was like, oh my God, hold on. And then I had to shake off like, no, that's just it. And then thought, stay on the frequency. I was okay, but I'm not gonna lie. Aya and Empress look out of it, bro. They look out of it.
That's what I was saying earlier in my last video. My gosh, Aya looks like, I know a lot of people think that Zoka might be next, but Aya looks horrible. Like she just when you look in their eyes, they just look soulless, like there's nothing there. It's sad.
And I was like, so when he had said, give me your mind, I'm like, no, I don't look like Aya. She's really beautiful inside and out. She's really smart. She's very right. She's a master number 33. She's meant to teach and everything, but it triggered something in me. It was like, I don't want to give away my life to a man anymore. That's what I was doing. I was giving myself away to a man. Again. And y'all were right. People were right. I didn't want to admit it. I saw it, but I didn't want to admit it. I'm like, no, I know what I'm doing. Nah. Solar made me become weak. Y'all, I don't know what to think with Solar, because online is a different story. He's telling y'all something this in DMs and messages, private messages. We soulmates, we star-crossed lovers. Like, but the thing is like I can't even get that deep because like the Solar, he might not want me as much as I want him, and that's what I gotta let go of. And let me be the example. And he might does want me, and he's fronting online. He's straight up fronting. But I'm not about to poison my family, poison myself any longer. Okay, I didn't.
Okay, we can't listen to that music.
You know what I'm saying? And if Zoka was sending shots at me, if Zoka wasn't, it's like, damn, I'm just gonna walk right back into that. Really? Because I want so hard? No, like it's like no, it's everybody has their problems and their issues, but I'm not. It's not about protecting the black man. You're trying to protect the black narcissist, yo. And I'm not protecting y'all no more. I'm not protecting no nature boy. I'm not protecting no Sawai. Y'all, I'm not protecting no y'all. I don't even know y'all anymore.
At this point, it's just not even about protecting anybody. It's about protecting your soul. And if you're still in that mindset where you believe in the stars and astrology and all this craziness, then you're still lost. Your soul is still lost. You still have given your soul away. So you need to really come out of that and find the one true God.
Change and did a great thing. You know, he's a good man. Leave him out of it. I'm not protecting none of y'all no more, bro. I don't want none of this. I don't want none of. I don't want none of. I want to focus on me.
Right.
Get to know my womb. Get to know my beautiful. Because how you gonna give your soul away? How you gonna give your soul away and not even experience the full depthness of it? How you gonna give your soul away and not experience who you are to the fullest potential? To the fullest potential. And y'all can call over here on the combination side. Y'all can call me, oh, she's a runner, she's a track star, whatever. Call me a runner. I'll run right into myself. I will run.
Right.
I'm jetting to the finish line. That's all but the finish line with me, baby. I'm jetting. I'm gone. I'm out of there. And if you know what's best for you, you would be too. So you can experience your life. So you can experience yourself. The men, some of the men, they are experiencing their best life. But not really, because yeah, you guys were right. You guys were right. He wasn't gonna let me be with Solo. Of course not. And shit, what? Me being naive. And Solo shouldn't be the thing. It should be about the mission. Lately, tells me he's the mission. No, I'm the mission. You're part of my mission. I'm the mission. You're the mission. You're your own mission. Your mission is to become the best you possible, not become him. And he's not gonna let no man there. And I feel so sorry for this. My brother's like, yo, man, I care. But it's like, no, that's not right. It's not right. He's not gonna allow anything. And he's not gonna allow no man there to have a wife or have a soulmate or have a twin flame or have a beautiful person in their life, a divine feminine. And especially if she's bad. He's not gonna allow it. He's not gonna allow it.
But even Solar had a wife before Nature Freak took her back. He had a wife. And you're not, you cannot come in between a husband and a wife. Now, I don't know if they're legally married. I'm not sure. But that's what they call Jezebels. You don't do that. Polygamy or not. You don't do that.
Y'all gonna be lonely for the rest of your fucking lives. Y'all gonna be lonely and that's sad. Because I want to see everyone grow and prosper and have a beautiful baby, have a family, and live their best life ever. But they're not gonna be able to do that because of him. They're jacking off, feeding their meats every day. It's sad. 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 It's not okay. 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 And I'm not going to continue to think myself or brainwash myself or manipulate myself to thinking it's okay because it's not okay. It's not okay. It's not okay. Get out of there.
Right.
Get out of there. What behavioral disorders? What are you watching, baby? What are you watching? My baby's so smart. Oh, this is my nephew. But if I had a son, he would look like him. What are you watching? He's just clicking everything. It's not okay. Sorry, y'all. Woo. It's not okay. It's not okay. We're not protecting the black narcissist. We'll protect our black men to the fullest. The healed black man that knows how to connect to his beautiful, divine, feminine woman. And not degrade her.
Right.
I'm not following after these niggas no more.
Hi, Rosie. How are you?
They don't respect nobody. They don't even respect themselves.
Yep.
I don't want to turn against them. I want to help them.
Do you know how you can help him? You can help him by going to the FBI and turning him in. Even if you have to go in there and say, you know what? I was right alongside of him when he was doing what he was doing. But if you can work out a deal with me, I will tell you everything you need to know in order to stop what's going on over there. And even if they can't work out a deal with you, I understand these people don't want to spend the rest of their life in prison. I get it. Nobody does. But you know things that have happened over there and you're not letting it be known.
I'm always trying to get them out and help them. But I got to myself. Don't touch that.
That's what they all say. I have to help myself first.
Alex? What have you been doing? You've been searching. Hold on. Disney Channel?
Thank you, Rosie.
Another thing, Disney.
Monica, thank you.
I grew up on Disney. I grew up on the princess saves, the princess. Yeah, here you go. The happy ever after, the sweet romance that comes out of nowhere. Man, Disney fucked me up, Disney, bro. Thinking love can come to all.
Well, she was asking to go back, but I think what happened is Nature Boy told her that she couldn't be with Solar. So she kind of changed her mind. She's saying that she changed her mind because she doesn't want to give him her soul. I think it's because she couldn't be with Solar, because I don't think she's all the way completely desensitized from him and from that. And I don't think she's completely got rid of all her demons yet, because you can read between the lines and you can listen to her talk and you could tell that she still has, she's still dealing with a whole lot inside of her. But she's not wanting to go back because she can't be with Solar. And at this point, I don't care. I don't even care what the reason is. I'm just so happy that she's not going to go back. I'm so happy. That gives her, the longer she's away from them, the more she can get them out of her system, and maybe she can get closer to God, No, I don't think Solar wants her either.
What's I? No, that's eight.
Yeah, she was just saying that too. She was saying how she didn't think that Solar wanted her as much as she wanted him. But even then, I mean, no one in the right mind, or anyone with a decent heart, they're not going to want someone else's husband. And if he's legally married or even spiritually married to Zoka, I mean, that's not a good situation,
Jay, what's Jay? Chuck. And that's another thing. Start the job and took the heat out of you. And another thing.
She's a beautiful girl. She can have anybody, though.
Okay, then. All right. So, and another thing. Running from responsibility that we signed up for. I signed up for my healing process, as everybody knows. I have a whole group, as everybody knows. I basically have a whole nephew who looks just like me, so he can be considered a son.
Oh.
I cannot run from my responsibilities. I can only take care of myself, take care of my responsibilities.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people have ran from their children, from their responsibilities at home and their responsibility to self. They have to. We have to go to the hospital just for Neytiri to see that something going on that we need to, fix. We had to tell. People don't say nothing. Leah was not saying nothing about her health or her. Well, she was saying, I got pains there, but he was saying,
oh my Lord. Oh my Lordy.
But when she gets to the hospital, we have to understand, like, dang, like, people are running from their responsibilities because they gave themselves up for another man. And I've been doing that for so long, for 3 years. I've been doing it. Y'all been seeing me. I'm done. I feel like I'm done now. I'm over it. It's over. I'm over it. I love hard and deep. Yes, I love Solar, but Solar, you ain't worth my soul.
No.
You ain't worth my soul. And people will say,
no one is.
Solar, he deserves better. Okay, let him find that.
Right.
He does find a wonderful woman that nature won't try to take for himself. He told me, y'all, I don't even understand. And this is why I came to the conclusion I came to, because here's the peace in me. I have to distinguish when it's time for peace and when it's time for war. Here's the peace in me. Here's the peacemaker in me. Oh, I want to understand why are you telling me to do these things? Why I can't do whatever I want to do? I'm not understanding. Why would you want my mind? Can we have a talk? Can we talk it out? And I'm just like, what is there to talk about, Neytiri? Janae. What is it?
Rosie says, have you heard the latest on Malia? What I don't even want to even repeat what I heard, but if she's going into hospice or if she's in hospice now and she's trying to get herself out of there, because I do know that she's trying to sign herself out of somewhere. I don't know what's going on, but I can tell you that I heard, and this is just alleged, and this is just what I heard. You'll have to do your own research because I can't say for sure because I don't know. But I heard that that she's supposedly was supposed to go into hospice. Now, somebody that's supposed to go into hospice, it's not to get better. And I've heard other bloggers talking about maybe 2 months, maybe that she has, but that's allegedly. That's what they're saying, but I don't know. And if that's the case, that's sad. That's really sad. Yeah, that's true. But let's go on with this because I'll start crying if I start talking about Malia.
To talk about. He obviously told you last night what it was about and what's going to be. You tell Solar's with it. He doesn't mind it. What are you doing? What is there to talk about? What are you trying to understand? Why are you trying to hold on to them? Why? What is in you that's trying to hold on to this group of people, to them, to this lifestyle that is obviously not healthy for you?
Right.
What is it? And that's why I'm getting deeper into my psyche. So I'm not going back. And I'm not going back because I never wanted to. Because like I told you, I wanted to go back. It was the weakness in me.
Yeah.
The weakness in me that said the desires, allow my desires to rule me. And I thought I was being strong. I really thought I was being strong by being authentic, saying, look, I want to go back. But when you have a bad breakup with a a toxic ex, it's strong enough for you to let go of it than it is for you to say, oh man, I want to get back with you and get back with them. You want to do the same thing over again. If I would have went back, I would have went through the same thing over again.
Yeah.
Alejio, I do not want you. Alejio, I do not want you. I told you plenty of times. I want Solar. Stop trying to make me your wife. I do not want you. I never wanted to be. Okay? This is straight. Eligio is a beautiful man. Got a lot of stuff going on in there. He's a narc. I don't want people to know.
No, he's not just a narc. He's demonic possessed by a high-ranking demon. And let me tell you something, since you just came public and you just said that, you better be careful, because now what he's going to do, he's going to trick you and make you think, you watch, okay? And I always say this, just watch. And eventually I'm going to come back on here and say, I told you so. This is what, because she just bruised. It's like you can't bruise a demon's ego, because then they're going to come back, and then they're going to, with all kinds of trickeries. So what he's going to do is he's going to come back, and he's going to let a little time go by, make you forget that you said that, and he's going to offer you Solar just to get you back there. So when you're playing with these demons and you're saying things like this, you kind of got to watch what you say, because if you're not strong spiritually and you ain't right with God yet, you're at risk. Your soul is at risk. So you just be careful what you say, okay?
More narcs. I don't want to be with no more narcs. I do not want to be with you. I told you.
Oh, Lordy, don't say that.
I was Solar's right now. Stop trying to make me be with you. And now I don't even want to be Solar's. Because if he's allowing that to happen, and he's like, I'm telling Solar, like he's telling me that he doesn't want me to be with you, he wants to be over there and be with him. And so I was like, it's the mission. No, fuck. I love my group. I have a group. The HH group, and they pulled together, did a prayer circle for me without me knowing about it. And once somebody had told me,
that's what you need.
You deserve to be loved out loud.
Right. Exactly.
And that hit me. I said, what? They allow spirit to move through them. The real spirit of love. And they said, you deserve to be loved out loud. You don't deserve to be loved in the DMs. You don't deserve to love God in the private life. You deserve to be shown off. You are gold. You impact so much people, and that's the thing. I didn't realize I impact so much people. Yes, I have low self-esteem. I have low self-esteem because I don't see the value in myself. I didn't see the value in myself. I didn't know.
Any of those girls that have been tricked or they're over there, they don't have self-esteem. That's for sure. So that's very true.
How much people I was impacting. I didn't know how much lives I had impacted. I didn't see my value. The fuck? Look at me, bro. I made this. I made that. Like, look at me. I'm a fucking artist to the T. I'm a goddess. But because people, and I swear I'm not protecting these narcissists no more. I swear I'm not protecting you no more. I've been with niggas and I've been with people in my life years and years and years and years telling me I am shit. But then I get some really beautiful ones that tells me I am beautiful and powerful, and then I go right back. This is how my mind worked. I had options. I had options. Not Venus and Sagittarius. I had options, okay? One was showing me truth.
See?
Showing me truth.
See, there she's, oh my gosh. How, I don't know what else to do. Like, If you know your Bible, you know that you're not going to be into astrology because that is like something wicked. You don't do that. So one minute she's talking about how she was in a prayer group, and now she's talking about astrology again. So this is why I'm doing this. This is why I'm doing this, because I want to expose Satan. And sometimes I get so angry with these girls because I'm like, oh my gosh. And then I really have to, watch it, because I need to be, if I'm a child of God, I have to have compassion. I have to have love, and I can't be angry, And so I think that's something I'm dealing with. I need to learn how to, just say, there's nothing I can do, but I can pray. I can pray and I can expose it, but not allow myself to be angry with them or be mad with them, when they're doing stuff like this. But I think it's important for me to stay stable with my anger and my emotions, so that I'm able to expose this and explain it in a way that it makes sense. Because if I'm angry, nobody's going to understand anything I'm saying, because I could sit here and just go off because I want to go off. That's what I want to do. But that's not what I'm supposed to do. And what I need to do is show love.
Love, kissing me, hugging me, like loving me. So Leo son, Libra moon. Woo! Damn, that matter. No, it was a Libra son, Leo moon. One of them. That combination is so powerful, dope, love, and romantic to the teeth. Telling me how God is beautiful, telling me he wants a family, he want to give me a child, he want to love me and all this other stuff. He was a beautiful man. I'm talking, he had his shit together, had money together, and he was multi-talented. He was a beautiful man. I was a beautiful man because I was on my shit. Okay? I was on my shit. Comes along another man. He's beautiful too. On the outside, in the inside, this person had trash. Trash, because he's telling me I'm trash. First and foremost, he's telling, and then it was a mentally abusing, toxic relationship. All this other stuff. And I'm talking about the past. So I had options, right? Oh, what? Okay. What? What? Because I see the value in myself, and someone who actually saw value in me, I couldn't deal with them. I didn't understand that relationship because I was addicted, or I was accustomed to toxicity. So toxicity became my love language. That doesn't work. It's time for me to switch up the narrative within my mind. I don't need to go through so much pain to experience love, to experience relationships. Okay, I'm fixing this in here. The fuck? Sometimes I think about it, I'm just like, Janae. And I want to call myself Janae. That's me. I've been for years, I've been trying to be someone else. I'm like, who's this here? Now, the Pharaoh. Lily. I was Lily at one point. Naomi at one point. Who is Janae? Who is Janae? So please tell me what is so good about Sola. Sola. I'm not gonna get on but Sola is a beautiful spirit. He's a beautiful soul. He's very multi-talented. He's gorgeous on the inside and the out. He's very, very smart, very intellectual. But he can talk a good talk. Like when you see his videos, you can tell he's passionate about what he does. So no one's gonna be in his video so far. But I will say that there's it's a chart. It's an astrological chart that he's
Oh my.
Him and stepping into his own power. He needs to step more into his energy. It's so hard. I would leave with Solar because not for one, I really been cold to him. For two, it's amazing to me. Like he makes beats. Those beats are so powerful and so beautiful. And it has nothing. And here's the thing: I'm not ruled by sex. I'm not ruled by sex right now. Right now, I'm ruled by what's going on here. Can I connect with you here? So I would connect with you here. When I went to carbonation, me and Solar were friends because of the situation, and it was so good. I was supposed to talk to Sean and all this other stuff, but when we connect here, we have.
Okay, what I want to know is like when Nature Boy takes back the women from the men, like how like they just accept it, and that's confusing to me. Like they just like they're still all there together, but they just can't be together. So that's, I don't know, that's crazy.
Have a connection. We're able to talk. We're able to express ourselves together, and that's what's powerful and important in a relationship. However, I would not be with a man that, all right, he doesn't have to be with me. He probably don't want to be with me after this. I don't give a flip. I don't have to get over it. I'm gonna get over it. I'm gonna have to. Some way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get over it. Art,
with time.
music, I'm gonna get over it. But I would not allow another man to rule me if he's trying to be other man. Because now I'm not looking for that man to guide me. I'm looking at the other man because you paying attention to the other man. And forget men for now. Yeah, you dang right. Forget men right now. Men, I'm talking now. For me, right now, I am. And it's a beautiful man in my life that I need help if I think I'm going.
Look at it, fast forward that. They got the music playing in the background.
Solar is not. He's not a bitch. You won't get a lot talking about him. I'm sorry. But I'm shit. Call me what you want. I still love him. I got to know this child. I got to know him. I felt the energy between us. But y'all not about to clown him in here. I'll block you. Listen.
Wow.
Anyway, and people can say what they want, but I'm obsessively on that. But y'all know what goes through my mind. You don't know what goes through my heart. Y'all know what I experience. Carbonation is a place where you find your soul family and you find soulmates. Caliber and effort. Soulmates. Possibly even twins. Pisces and Malia. Looking down alike. Soulmates. Possibly even twins. As you can see, twins look alike. Here's the thing. Here comes Leo. He wants all the women. I'ma split them up. I'm going to play this person and I'm going to split them up because I want everybody. You don't get to fuck her. I get to fuck her. It's not about fucking. It's not about sex. It's not about sex. It's not about sex. I was like going back to sex. If you go into carbonation, you might have sex on you. Or you feel like the knowledge and the wisdom is so powerful and beautiful, great. Because I think the knowledge and the wisdom is so powerful and beautiful. I think the 5 sciences is pretty dope. I commend the 3 C's and the 3 P's. But you cannot. What extent? You can learn from here. You can learn from here. And it's not about staying in the system. Because there's a lot of people out here finding their own land, give the money up, and starting their own little community. There's a lot of people doing that. So you can't say that, hey, y'all want to work for the white man. You worked for the white man. You had a white man. You worked for the white man. So and it's not about that. It's about people are really on the wave, especially where I'm from, of getting to in the homeland, coming together, being sovereign. So it's not. Don't try to manipulate the situation and say, "Oh, that's what's about you, Aaliyah," because it's not. Aaliyah, you need to change, and that's a fact. That's a fact.
Yeah.
Don't let you need to change, my brother. You can't. That is what you got going over there is not healthy. Them men need a companion if they want a companion. They are focused on themselves and they're both powerful, beautiful, wonderful. But you cannot miss. I felt so sorry for Carnival people. Carnival people, you sound like a madman. Damn, my nigga tight. That's somebody. That's somebody I really cool. That's really cool. And he couldn't even get buzz after a year. I've been there, how long? 2 years probably, because he's been there longer than me. I'm just talking about his meat. See, everybody decided to deserve some kind of love, and because she was cute, you could have let him have her. Because she didn't want to be with you, that shit was that man. I don't know what you do. It's all good. I'm good. I'm straight on this end. I just want y'all to know I'm not going back.
Good. We're happy.
And when I said that, I felt something in my heart. But I'm gonna have to ignore that shit because I gotta be smart this time. No, it's not for me. I ain't going down with them.
Right.
I'm not, because people showing shots through videos. People have ill intents there. If I go back, if I have to play the singer out my mind, if I go back there, when.
Okay, so here I'm going to fast forward this a little bit. I'm sorry, but that little boy is playing music in the background. I don't know if I can get in trouble for that or not. But did you hear what she said, that she's not going to go back because she's not going to go down with them? See, even they're all saying that. And I think that's why a lot of them are not going to go back. Because if it wasn't for that, I believe that they would want to go back. But I don't care what the reason is that she's not going to go back. I don't care if she's not going to go back because she don't want to go down or because she can't be with Solar, or I don't care what it is. As long as she's not going back, we all need to be thankful for that, you know?
Be authentic vibes.
Oh, God, the music's still playing.
When they,
I'm sorry, guys.
They talk about it wouldn't help me.
Hi, Tina.
Talking to people. It helps me think. I'm just gonna be honest with you. It helps me think. That's why I always talk. Especially when my family started talking. You know, my mom talked to me. She said, "What you doing?" I said, "Mom, let me tell you. My grandma never talked to me, and my grandma started talking to me. There was a lot of women in my family started talking to me, and that's what you get for. That's the way I'm on. I'm on my design family. I'm gonna figure out myself. I'm gonna love my vibe. That's what I'm on right now. I'm on the. If he's on the protect the black man, I'm on the protect the black woman and the black man, not the black narcissist. That's what I'm on. I'm gonna learn myself, and I'm gonna learn. Forget these people do what's best for you. I'm doing my best to figure out and stay on that track of what's best for me. I'm not going back to combination. And that's a fact. Listen, I'm being real with y'all. I thought going back to combination was gonna be best for me. Because I kept thinking about that. I kept dreaming about that. Like Solar is on my mind 24/7. I would say. Maybe 26 and 4. Like he's constantly on my mind, and I don't know whether I need to get over it or go towards it. That's what I was thinking. Like, if I need to go
No, that's the demons calling you. You don't want to go back to that. You got to stay away from them people.
So I need to go towards that way. Maybe he's there because I have to live out that mission. That's why
Oh my gosh.
Maybe he's there because I ran away from
No.
myself. I was deterring myself from the mission, and when the video said that he is the mission, I was just like,
That's it. Use your brain.
That's why I wanted to call him and talk to him. But there's no talking to him. And I have to stop trying to understand with people that clearly don't understand themselves. I'm gonna receive my help. That's why I'm gonna receive my help. And now it's a block party. I'm gonna receive my help. I'm gonna go get my help because I don't like how I'm putting my family feels. I don't like how I'm putting myself feel, and I don't like how I'm putting combination girl. I don't because for whatever reason I don't know. Like I'm a very I want to understand everybody's perspective and everything like that, but maybe I can see that as a weakness at right now because everything is in there for me to understand. I gotta just let shit go. I don't want to know everything. That's why I want to know everything. And I'm giving y'all a beautiful thing y'all know about my mind. I thought that I was wrong in my heart going back, and I wanted to publicly apologize because when I did the PK with TKO, I didn't feel right within my being to do that to him, and that's why I was being real. But that's definitely an animal. So I can't, I don't know, that's what I thought I was doing. I thought I was being authentic. I thought I was being real. That's why I came on and told everybody, I still want to be there because that's what I do. I do. Even if before there was a sofa, I was still being gravitated towards carbonation not because of him and velvet. No. Like the juggle, the experience, the family, the communion, that's something I was like, that's so dope. But I can't at the expense of my health. No, and that's another thing that I want to talk about. I talked to him about going there with my herbs, and he said that was fine. He said you can't go with your herbs before. Remember, okay, cool. So I can go with my herbs and I continue raw eating. He was just like, yeah. I mean, at first he was like, yeah, but then he switched it up. And the switch up was quick. Not quick, but it was like a few minutes. And I was just like, wait, you just said, but he was like, nah, you don't get sick. You know what I'm saying? And I don't get sick now. You feel me? Hold on. This is my 11th day. I'm on the 11th of raw eating. You feel me? Okay, it's care. It's care. I'm glowing. I take herbs every day. I don't look sick. I won't look sick. If anything, I coupled it with I would look even better if I worked out. You feel me? No, I'm not pregnant. So and he said, and after that, it was a switch up because it's all right, well, you eat what I told you to eat. You do what I told you to do. And I was just like, but whatever. You try to tell me to eat fresh again. I remember that one time I was in combination. I was strong being vegan for about on and off for 3 or 4 years. And for 3 years, and I went to combination. He's telling me to eat the fish, and I eat the fish because he tells me, fish have a lot of parasites in it. You know what I'm saying? The parasites is going to control your mind because it's controlling your gut. It's telling you what to eat, what to do. So I'm just I'm cleansing out parasites right now. Why would I, if you tell me to eat fish, if you tell me to eat shrimp, if you tell me to eat rice, if you tell me to eat whatever, y'all go out and eat, and I'm not agreeing with it, that's not how I'm going on. I'll be going back into filling myself up with gunk again. And I really like how I feel. I like how I'm looking. You know what I'm saying? Fish is not alcohol. What are you talking about? That's another red flag with me. I didn't want you to, if you're watching, I didn't want you to control my mind and tell me what to eat because my Mars is Virgo and my Chiron's a Virgo. I'm a health nut. I'm afraid. Chiron's a Virgo, literally think they're fucking sick all the time. So they're gonna keep themselves healthy. You know what I'm saying? I'm not with that. So it was my weakness too, because when I started eating fish for so long, I was like, I like this. There's nothing wrong with it, but too much of something is no good. I was eating it every day. I started eating fish every day, and it wasn't good for my stomach. It wasn't good for my health because fish have heavy metals in it that can help not, get rid of diseases. That's what my mom had to tell me, and I was like, oh hell no! So I had to get rid of the heavy metals in my body with cilantro and all the herbs and parsley. I love knowing about health, and if they're considered unhealthy, I don't know if I can do that. That's another thing about me. Okay, I can't. Sarah can't deal with herbs and elderberry syrup. I can't deal with herbs. Everyone was good with it. She was like, "Yo, you got that herb, you got that like Coleman cream." I can flush it up. Like, yo, I got you. Like, I want to provide that. If I was to go back, I'm not. I want to be. I want to do that.
Oh,
So cute. That's my sister's son. Charles?
he's cute.
Oh, that's a nice one. Happiness is not in a man. Happiness is not in a life. Happiness is not outside of yourself. Happiness is in you. And that's another thing I wanted to say. Thank you, Lord. I wanted to be happy.
Oh no, Okay, let's go a little bit up.
Put together for a reason. When I'm ready, my divine masculine will come.
Okay, there's like a lot of music there. I'm not gonna finish playing this, but this video is online if you guys want to go hunt it down. I think it's like the rest of it's like 5 minutes. The rest of what I didn't play, probably 5 minutes there. So does anyone want to come onto the panel and share their opinion on how they feel about her not wanting to go? Well, I think she wants to go back, but she's not, hopefully. I just shared the link there. If anybody wants to come up on the panel and give their thoughts on this. I'm so happy that she's not going back. That just made my day. I don't even care what the reason is. Because the longer she's away from them, the better off she'll be. But she has got to stay like out of contact with them people completely. Hey, Tony.
You know your co-host was coming.
I sent a message on because I can't find your email, and I've been trying to email you.
Oh, it's okay. Let me check it. Unless somebody.
No, I didn't email you. I sent a message over on one of your videos. I said, I said,
oh, I got it. I saw it.
Oh, okay.
But
All
you know
right.
your co-host was coming.
Awesome. So what are you thinking about all this? I'm glad she's not going back. I'm so happy. Oh my goodness.
Well, I was going to cover this. I think you got me double.
I got you double.
Yeah, mine's is. Wait, hold on. Let me see. Well, I got you double.
You're only up here. Oh, okay.
Hello?
Yeah, can you hear me?
I can hear you, but I'm double. Okay, it's better.
See, that's what I did to myself earlier. I had myself on twice and I couldn't figure out how to take one off. And so the mic was like, I don't know, it was all messed up.
This is weird. Okay, that's on me. Okay, I don't hear myself double. I think that she's heading in the right direction. And I hope she stay in the right direction. What she knew, what she wasn't trying to say is, she knew she would have had to go through that whole humiliation ritual that Nature Boy puts her through. If she would have went back, it would not have been sweet. She would have had to say a lot of stuff on camera. I'm sorry, and then she would have had to talk bad about TKO, and then she would have had to talk bad about Dr. York. She would have had to find something negative to say about them. He would have degraded her. Then he would have had to be with her just in order for her to be loyal. So I think she knows. She knows she knows how it goes when she goes back.
Yeah. And did you hear what she said too? When she said, I'm not going to go down with you guys.
Yeah, exactly. But all of the above.
Yeah.
But I'm really glad that she's calling herself Janae. I'm glad that, she's like, who am I? And Janae fits her too. She looks just like a Janae.
She's a beautiful girl. She doesn't have to go be with Solar. Let Solar keep doing what he's doing by himself there at night. Let him be. She needs to get him out of her head.
But how does she know Solar is so beautiful if he's letting the next man rule him? So how's he trying to go for it? I'm like, girl, you kind of twist up there.
Yeah.
You messed up.
And what are you thinking? I know I don't even want to talk about this. I'll tell you.
Go ahead.
But I'll do it. But what do you think about Malia? What are you thinking about? Because they're saying that she's got 2 months.
No, he said that the doctor's supposed to monitor. She's supposed to be in a hospital for 2 months. It never said she got 2 months to live.
A hospice, right?
He slipped this at hospice, then he said hospital, but she's going to be in there for at least 2 more months. They didn't say that she has 2 more months.
But if it is a hospice and he said it right the first time, that's not good.
No, she didn't want to go into the hospice. So she left the hospital and she readmitted herself to become a new patient.
But if they're wanting her to go into hospice, not the hospital, but the hospice, then that's not good.
I don't like I tell people, hospice for a lot of people mean death sentence, but some people get out of there.
Not usually, though.
Yeah, but some people do. God has the last call.
Yeah.
So I don't put death on anybody, but I don't think that they said she got 2 months to live. I think they're saying that she has 2 months to be, she's going to be gone for 2 more months before they get all that infection and stuff out of her. But I think that she keeps signing herself out. Then she realized she has to go back. She goes back. But I know for a fact she ain't in no luxury Airbnb.
No.
And what is this?
And this is another thing that makes me question. Like I'm really curious about. She has said several times that, and she doesn't even want to go online, but he makes her go online, and she's like, I don't know what people are gonna think. What is she talking about when she says that?
I just say
there's something that's going on that she is petrified of people seeing her in a certain way. Does she have? Well, I think it could be too if she has that drainage bag in her stomach. Maybe that's why she's feeling that way. I don't know, but there's something that she's really leery about. She's very.
She's leery about her whole entire diagnosis from head to toe.
Yeah.
You heard the news when it comes down to your organs.
Yeah.
But Like I said, we don't know what's happening with Malia, but hopefully, it get to the point that her health the longer her health keeps her from going back, the better.
Yeah.
And I think it's sad that he isolated her from her sisters. And my thing is, why have her be by herself? If she already knows she's going back, she should have kept let her get a visitor or somebody come around. Why have her be by herself talking about, well, I don't like how they talk to me, and I don't like this, and I don't like that. But I'm glad the doctor didn't fall for it. And Malia thinks she's slicker than slick. You understand? So she thinks she's slicker than slick. I love how she kept saying she's talking to the doctor like she knows nothing about herself. So the doctor did not fall for it. Well, did I have any STDs? You know. Well, what's wrong with me? You know, but
that's their job to tell you what's wrong with you. I mean, they're not just going to treat her and not say, hey, this is what's wrong with you. And then Nature Freak, they're telling him, or he's going around telling everybody, I have the paperwork. I got the paperwork. It proves she doesn't have anything. Well, and he promised to show the paperwork, but why hasn't he done that? And now he's telling her to get it from the doctor.
She doesn't need to get nothing. She knows what she has.
Yeah, she knows. But it's him. It's weird how he's just like trying to manipulate everything to make it look like, oh, okay, well, it's like a big show. He's putting on a big show, trying to make everybody believe she doesn't have something.
Okay, Tina Sims says they said her medical list was shown and screenshot. The person who said that never gave anybody the screenshot. He doesn't, I mean, we haven't seen it, but for him to go through this today, it might exist. And then she goes, oh, I know the medicine they're giving me. I studied it. First of all, I don't understand the screenshot because they don't write your medicine down, number one. Number two, if they're giving you the medicine, they're not giving you the bottle. You only get a bottle from the drugstore.
Yeah.
So they're coming in with that little cup and they give you the medicine and tell you to drink it. So I don't know how this person got a screenshot of her meds, unless it's I don't. Have you seen that in the hospital?
No.
I've never seen that.
Not long ago with a ruptured appendix. So, which all my medicine was through IV. So I don't know.
Yeah, but you never. It's not where the medicine is on the table. So I'm trying to figure out what screenshot do she have? Because
I think because this is freaking Nature Freak talking like this. He's saying that the sisters. Okay, I'm going to try to get this right. I believe that he's saying that the sisters went in and got the medicine or a screenshot of like her medical records. And if that's the case, then Malia, when the sisters were allowed in there, they were able to have access to her records because she gave permission for that. And that could be likely because I could see her doing that for her sisters because they were coming to see her.
Everything is computerized. I don't see it.
Well, I don't think it's just the medicine. I think it's like even the diseases. But he's saying that he's like, yeah, the sisters are even coming out saying that they have screenshots of.
Yeah, that wasn't a sister. That was somebody else.
Somebody
who was watching the show. They said Malia put the phone down. They got the screenshot. Now, Regina White says my aunt was in the hospital and her medications were listed on board. I don't see it. I don't know what hospital does that. But then Malia goes, the medicine they gave me, I researched. No, when they gave you each medicine before they gave it to you, they told you what This medicine is for this.
Oh,
This
yeah.
medicine is for that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if you're taking regular painkillers, you'd have been like Tylenol, or you would have been like ibuprofen, or you'd have been like, you would have named something that's containing, because the ones you get by the pills is not that powerful. The one you get through your IV is more powerful, or the one they shoot, or they shoot you with it. So, what research did you do? I'm in Philly and it was pain medication. Yeah, it was pain medication, but they're not going to list your medications for a bunch of viruses they never heard of and what they're giving you medicine for. I've never seen that. So I don't know how that lady got that. I'm not saying they don't do it. Every state is different, but she will have to present that receipt.
Yeah. And it just, I don't know. That whole video just got to me because, like, Nature Boy's sitting there trying to tell her, trying to make her feel like that she's the reason why, that she's in that situation,
Honey, that whole part had me cracking up.
How do we know that if you come back here that you're not going to bring your, that here with you again, like
she's going to get it. She's going to get it back from him. But the part that had me cracking up was when she was lying about, because I didn't let my son go. I didn't let my mother go, and it's all my fault. And that got onto my uterus that traveled.
Oh gosh. I don't know.
God. I'm like, then that traveled to all her organs up to her heart. I'm like, if she don't get the heck up out of here with that one. Like,
does she really believe that, or is it she just wants to go back to him so bad? I don't get it. I don't get it at all. Oh my gosh.
She want that Queen Bee spot. She gonna get it. Because Nature Boy owe her for saving his ass, but he also gonna make her pay too. After he figure his debt is paid off, she gonna be going right back to treat it to shit. In her mind, she know. I don't know what Nature Boy is telling her behind the scenes, but he telling her a lot of good stuff. Oh, I miss that. I miss that vagina. You know how tight it is. And Velvet, I ain't never want Velvet just had my daughter and I didn't care for her. You telling her a lot of sweet stuff.
Yeah.
Making her a lot of promises.
But something is inside her. You can look at her and just tell, like, even the way she looks at him, the way you can, like, she'll talk a good game because he's trying to get her to talk and say what he wants her to say. But you can look at her face and the way she's looking at him, and she's like, no, this is crazy. Like you can see that she's torn. Like, I hope that she doesn't go back, but I know she will. But I don't know. Has anybody even heard if she's been really left the hospital yet? Or
she probably. Listen. At this point, we don't know what's true and what's not true. But I know that doctor didn't fall for it. That's why he said. And then you know what? They're telling themselves again because people think that they're gonna put you. I like when people think that they're gonna put you in your place and they end up telling on themselves. Mm-hmm. He said, did he say infectious disease something?
Yeah.
And then she was like, no, infectious disease special. I'm like, well, you told me, thank you. We didn't even hear that. You and Nature Boy.
Yeah.
We didn't even hear that, but thanks for pointing that out.
Yeah.
If not, you can check out my video if you want to see it at Tony T. You can check it out at Tony T.
I got my version on here too, but I don't even know if I was having technical issues on mine.
Oh yeah, you can check it out here too.
2 days.
You can check it out on all three.
It's bad.
But I mean, this reality show is getting too much for me. I got to get back into my journal, hospital, because this is too much.
Yeah. And I switched it up today. I did a video on this guy that escaped from North Korea like 3 years ago. Like I cannot, like I was so happy, like I cried when I saw the video for the first time like 3 years ago. I was like, oh my gosh, like he kept getting shot, but he kept going. And it was like, oh my gosh, it was a good video. I was so happy he got out of there. And they said that when they found him too, like he had all kinds of worms and stuff in him. I don't know if you heard that, but he had to go to the hospital because of course he got shot like so many times.
Oh gosh.
Because he like escaped there. He was like an officer, like a North Korean officer, and he escaped through the DNC, and it shows where he was shot. And like he had to sit there and lay there until like at night until they were able to go in and get him and rescue him. But by the time they did all the tests and everything on him, like it was horrible. His body was ate up with like from starvation and like parasites and stuff. But he's doing good now. I think he's living in South Korea. So I thought,
do you notice every video you see now they're eating?
Yeah.
They never had so much food in their life.
I know. Because every now and then I'll watch a video just to see, what's going on. But you don't never know either. Like if it's, but they look happy though now. Like they look better than they did before. Before they looked like they were really starving.
That's because they hungry, and he got to show people that they eat. That has to be on camera.
Yeah, yeah. And then if they have any visitors, I would never go there and visit. I don't want to end up like that one boy did. But like I would never go over there. Mm-mm.
And then they got Big Mama over there sitting up there playing with the damn paint the whole time. Like, what the hell am I doing? I'm not a cop. I think she was playing with the paint, and she'll put a drop on the paint, on the whatever you call it, the paint board. Then she'll go around like looking like a bunch of preschool kids. I was on the floor. Then she'll play with the paint. She'll mix the colors and then put a little bit on the sketching board. And then right back, I'm like, what a 4-year-old? I'm like, you can't be serious.
That's crazy.
You saw how Weezy was doing, or Wizzy or whatever. You saw how she was doing that. I was cracking up. I was like, oh my God. She was letting us know this is scripted. I ain't want no parts of this. But I'm just going to sit right here and play with this paint.
I know. That's funny watching. It's so cute though, but it's not funny, but it's like you can't help but be like, oh my gosh. So yeah. But
with Neytiri, I think she played herself by calling him. But my thing is, that go to show you that baby's life has no value, because for you to even say, even if he let you go back, it's like forget. I know y'all was married at the same time, but good night, Tim Sims. But you decided to leave. So being that you decided to leave, Zoka had a war to herself and got pregnant and lost a baby. Do you think she feel like hearing y'all doing the mambo all night after she lost her baby, and then Nature Boy made them break up?
It's crazy. I mean, how do you think that? Like, I was wondering, like, how do you do that? Like, you're with someone, and then the next day you're with somebody else, and Zoka, she really liked Solar. And so for nature, he likes to just anything that's good, he wants to tear it down.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I think he's about broken. Zoka, I think she's about broken.
Zoka might be next to the hospital. She looks terrible.
Yeah,
she didn't get
she
a
does.
picture back or nothing. She looks terrible.
Yeah. And then I don't know. This is I just like I was so hoping with Star that this thing was going to be almost over. But now I can see that this thing's going to keep going on and on and on. And just like Nature Boy says, you guys can do all your little investigations you want to do. You can do whatever videos you want to do, but you're not going to bring me down. And that's just.
And people, especially neighbor boy, Chief Cupcake, he killed me with and even the other people, well, they're making money off you. But then I was just stop. He was like, soon as you get off, and I'm like, no, people are not making money off you. First of all, if you're monetized on YouTube, you only get pennies off $1, okay?
Mm-hmm.
That commercial don't mean, I don't care how many people watch a show, don't get too hyped because you only get pennies off $1. You need a cat, people gotta hit your cash app for you to really get some real money.
Yeah.
And then you gotta wait up to you gotta get $100 just for them to release your money.
Yeah.
And then too, you need us because we wasn't doing this commentary. You got big off for us. Ain't that what you wanted? People to keep your name in your mouth, in their mouth. Ain't that what you wanted?
So, yeah, I mean, he knows that now that we're on his neck. Now we're on his neck, so that scares him. He's afraid.
Mm-hmm.
And he might talk a big game and say, you know, you're not going to bring me down and all this and that, but he's obviously scared. I think he's a little afraid. It's enough that he's went on a campaign to make himself look good. You see how he wears that big, long, overgrown shirt that he wears?
Oh,
and he's trying to do these little seminar videos where he's looking like he's a teacher with his little stick in his hand. And
who knows what personality he's going to take on?
He's an idiot. I'm telling you. He's just trying to make himself look good right now. Trying to clean up his image is what he's trying to do.
Well, but then, he is.
Like you said, he always tells on himself, though. But at the end of the day, he's telling on himself.
But he's so scared. And he don't want them police or nothing to be alerted.
Mm-hmm.
But he was better off just saying, listen, when you come out the hospital, y'all get to know everything y'all want to know. But to what she said, I don't have nothing.
Yeah.
And then trying to prove that, what if you did have something? You could say, she didn't get it from me. I don't have it.
Yeah. But we all know better. They all gave it to each other.
Yeah. They got some woo. And that's why the team wanted to go back.
You know, you can't be, oh my God. I'm trying not to say this. But when you know, take it from the back. When you take it from the back.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's like what happens is, like this other person was saying, that literally gets into all that nasty, it gets in your bloodstream. You shouldn't be having sex like that. You know what I'm saying?
And then he takes it from one and then put it in the next person's mouth.
Oh gosh. I'm gonna vomit in my mouth.
Oh.
Okay. But anyway, like, excuse us, you guys. We're sorry, but like this is stuff that's like really happening. Like, and It's crazy. I don't know. Because crazy. But, I love my subscribers because, like, they'll call me out on my crap when I'm doing something I ain't supposed to be doing. And, like, sometimes, like, I've really let in on Leah. And, the whole thing for me even doing this is because I want to expose this little freak, the demon that's inside of him. You want to expose Nature Boy. I want to expose the demon inside of him. That's my job. That's what I want to do. Just as much as you want to expose the nature freak, I want to expose the demon that's inside Nature Freak. And so I get angry because, and I'm sure that you've went through this too, like you go through different phases, like, they think that we're just on here to just talk about these people in a bad way, but it's not even about that. It's like, it's unbelievable. And it makes you, when I'm sitting and crying over this girl, and I'm sure you've done it yourself.
No, I have not.
You haven't? I have.
No, I have not. And then I know my class is going. It's that Clipness. Clipness that is so. The more she opened her mouth, the less I feel sorry for her.
Exactly. And that's what I'm going through. Like I went through that where I'm like, oh my God, what is going on? That's when I first found out. And I went through that thinking, oh my gosh, these poor people. But then when you see what's going on, it makes you angry. And it's like, these people are all doing this together. It's not just Nature Boy. And here we're putting all of our energy on him, but it's all of them.
Yes.
And then how, if this girl is, not as healthy as we are hoping that she is, because I want her to be healthy. I'm going to feel horrible but at the same time, I'm like, but I didn't do this to her. I didn't do this to her.
But see, the thing is, me, I'm built a little bit different.
Yeah.
My thing is, I'm for the innocent people. I feel sorry for her, and I hope all is well. But thank you. When it was okay when you left that Dear John letter and that goodbye letter to your son. I feel sorry for your son. I feel sorry for your family who has to watch you on TV. I feel sorry for when your son get a certain age, he want to know about his parents, and he got to see his mother. He got to see his mother because you cannot protect him forever. That's why I said I would let him see his mother. But you can't protect him forever. He's going to get a certain age. He's going to come across all these videos. You're going to come across his mother looking really bad, looking like E.T. He's going to come across his mother getting yelled at, cause all types of bees and itches and holes. And come on.
Right. But that wasn't us doing that to her. That was someone else doing that to her. So people shouldn't tell us.
Can you put Regina White up there? I can't see in no glasses. I pray the info. Oh, go ahead.
You go right on ahead.
I pray the info the woman provided about the medication isn't true, but she appears credible. She basically was a mole in Nature Boy's live. That's how she got the info. No, she's not the one. She's not the one that provided the medication. It was another lady named Nikki. Not Fifi. It was another lady named Nikki. Go back and check the replays. Not the one who's telling everything. The one who's talking about providing her medication, that's a whole different lady. But all that I'm sad about what's happening to Malia. I care about the innocent people. Like that girl, like Wheezy. She walked into a daggone war. I care about the people who spending their Social Security checks and they money and everything to send them money because they believe this liar. I feel sorry for them.
Yeah, and then that's what you have to, you said you're like, okay, but we can still pray for Malia, pray for her health. But at the end of the day, nobody's really saying anything that's not true. Well, I'm not saying anything that's, and if I don't know something for a fact, I'll just say allegedly because I don't know. But if I know something or if I believe something, I'll say allegedly. But these people have all done things that they shouldn't have done. They all do have.
She says, or he says, do you think Nature Boy is a demon collector? So that's what he said. Yeah. He said they are the elite. He said yes himself. So he answered that.
Absolutely. He even tells these people that he even told this girl right here he wants her soul.
And like I said, I don't have too much to say about her. Like tomorrow when I do her, because I'm not doing it tonight. Do you know I went to sleep so early yesterday? I woke up, I've been up since 3 o'clock. So 4 o'clock in the morning, I'm doing the video. People was up.
Yeah, because you know what? This never ends. There's something going on with these people at all hours of the night. It's like something wakes me up in the middle of the night, and I'm like, something's going on. I know it. And then I look, and then something has happened.
I'm like 4 o'clock in the morning. I got like 40 people in that room. I'm like, are you serious?
Yeah.
Are you serious? See, a good thing, I mean, for me, even though I'm starting over, the good thing is I didn't have to start too much at the bottom because I have my other page that I kept telling them, come to my new page, come to my new page, come to my new page. So already, a lot of the people already know, but it's such a long way to go. It's such a long way to go. I need 700 more people. 700 more people.
You're going to get it. You're going to get it. Trust me.
And I know your time went up, sister. You should be there. You should be almost to the starship now.
In a few days, hopefully, maybe.
I told you. You was like, no. I said, yes, you are. I said, give it a couple of days. I said, you'll be there quicker than you know.
I think I got another week to go.
I told you. I said, you keep going live throughout the day. That's how you get your minutes.
I'm tired.
I know, but once you get to the ship, then you don't have to be on so much, but get to the ship first. Get to that ship.
It's not worth it, even if you do get monetized. I want to expose this freak. I want him to go down, and it kills me. I want him down. I want him to freaking be arrested.
All right. I want to see something else. You could put that up because I ain't got my glasses on.
Let's see. Cali Fitness or is that? Keep going over there.
Folks keep going over there for followers and attention, shaking my head, not knowing what they're actually getting into. That's who my prayers go out to. I don't really go out. Prayers don't really go out to them. I just wish them well. I don't wish nobody to be in the cult.
Right.
But when
you know what? A lot of them that do go over there, they're going over there with already a little demonic spirit in them. Okay. Mm-hmm. And they're ready for that. They want to be in that because they want to attach themselves to each other. But like there are certain people, like with this girl right here, she's still got some issues, but you could tell, like, if you just work with her a little bit.
It could be sex demons, but they got some type of demon. You're right.
Right. And like this one right here, she doesn't like fully want it. Like something in her is like trying to like be her own self. Like she's not wanting this nature freak to control her or take her soul. That's what she's saying.
I don't know. Somebody they didn't put up the whole thing. Very true. They all done something. That's why even when I said to that girl earlier, I said, regardless of what y'all do, y'all know right from wrong, didn't I? And she said,
Right.
yes, we do. See, you're not going. One thing I'm gonna call a spade, a thing, a thing.
Mm-hmm.
And we're not gonna play these games. I understand you brainwashed, but you still know what's right from wrong. That's why when y'all get caught, you got some people who still want to stay true to the mission, but when they start hitting you with football time, you wake up real quick.
Yeah, you have some people like, you know, and that's not everybody because most of all my people are good. I love my people, but every now and then you'll get some people to come in and say, you know, you shouldn't be talking like that. That girl, something's wrong with that girl. You know, but it's like somebody has to talk about this because if not, this is never going to end. These people are going to keep doing what they're doing.
See, what happens is it used to. I go way, 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 way back from the beginning. I got two people who started it. I got their interviews. Hopefully, I don't lose it. I'm gonna show it one day. But these are the people the first people who ever covered Nature Boy was a man named Digital Pit Boss and Uncle Black.
Mm-hmm.
That's how far I go back. But I didn't do Nature Boy's thing because I wasn't too interested until Velvet got me doing this. Was when Velvet went back, she pissed me off so bad, and I've been blowing them up ever since.
Yeah,
blowing them up every time I get a chance because I try not to keep all of my content about Nature Boy because I have to balance my brain out.
That's what I have to do. And Trayvon says the devil is trying to turn the children of God ascension away from the Lord, like you see Velvet talking on circles and start deceiving people like she wants to take Nature Boy down. It's all a distraction from the word of God. Okay, the word of God.
Yeah, I know it's a distraction. It's about money, and that's what the devil promised you, money, right?
Mm-hmm.
And your Nature Boy was so happy that Malaya didn't take the offer. That's because the next devil didn't come. The next devil didn't come to her. Because when a devil come to you, they make you an offer you cannot refuse. She ain't saying you a better offer.
Exactly.
That's why they should have let her see her son. They should have. Sometimes that maybe that little boy would have brought her back to her senses. The point of him going, "Mommy," and "I love you," or something like that, you know? Because God works through kids.
Yes. But I'm going to tell you, I am thinking that when before they found out that whatever she had or like whatever she could have, that they didn't know what it was. But before that, they were letting sisters go in there and see her. Well, then they found out about that thing that she possibly has, but they didn't know what it was. Well, I believe they have her in isolation now because that's
you saw where she was at. She wasn't in isolation. She wrote that note, remember?
Yeah, but now even after she wrote that letter, they might have put her in isolation until they figured out what it was, and maybe that's why that she was just doing the
yeah. But just like I was saying with the COVID, with the Rona, I don't want to say that word because for some reason that would take somebody mess up. That would mess up with the Rona. They had the visitors. I had to see my mother through a door. So they would have had to stay. They should have had stayed that this boy had, but he's too young to go up in the hospital anyway. To see his mother. They couldn't have brought him up there. I think you got to be like 12. And every state is different. My state, you got to be like 12 and over to go upstairs. And he's about maybe 2 or 3. He's about maybe 3 or 4 years old. Somebody asked that. He's about 3 or 4 years old.
He's about 2 about 2 or 3
No,
because last year, well, she's been with carbonation for about a year now, hasn't she?
No, about 2 years. Did you hear when she lied again? That's why I call her Malaya. The truth is not within her.
No,
it's not in her.
No.
She said, "Oh, and then I found out that the baby's name wasn't on the birth certificate. I could have took him."
Come on.
Now you know for a fact that man did not sign that birth certificate, so you knew it wasn't on there.
She knew that. She knew that.
I'm like, what? Don't you lie, girl?
And that's one of the first things they try to get you to do is to say, "Hey, is the father going to come and sign this?"
So she knew.
She knew that.
She found out. What the hell you mean you found out?
Her name to that birth certificate. She saw father's name right there and that it was blank. She knew it wasn't there.
She knew that man didn't even come to the damn hospital. Stop. Stop. Yep. Stop playing with me, little girl. See, sometimes you gotta act. I have to act my age and tell this little girl, stop playing with me.
Yeah. I'm
not playing these games. And did you know World found out who the doctor was? You should have saw him today. He got the doctor and he got what the doctor covered. And he's not the cardiologist that people keep talking about. He controls infectious disease and something else. He's a specialist. So they're going to get to know, they're going to find out where that doctor works, honey. They're going to find out where he works because they can always check his private offices if you work in a private office, and then we're gonna find out what hospital that man is in. They're gonna get that because they got the name. They got the name, so they're gonna get that. But like I said, we don't care if she has it or she doesn't have it. The point is, who cares about the innocent people? Who cares about the people that y'all know what y'all have, but y'all telling these lies, which in return, people want to feel comfortable trying to come there. See, this is what makes me don't. If you brainwashed or whatever, this will make me have no respect for you.
Right. And the thing is, you know, if what gets me is how they literally get on here and they tell you that they're and they do it without actually incriminating themselves. But they tell you without telling you about the sacrifices, quote unquote, allegedly, that they're doing. And nobody can do nothing about that. Nobody will do anything about that.
Well, you can't do nothing about that because nobody reported it. Not one person made a report. It was
admitted online, though. Like if they have it online, they have so much stuff online from them people. But I think that's what the guy is trying to do. He's trying to go and
right.
So, but even like you said, even like he said, without a witness, you know.
Yeah, because they could say this is a reality show. They could say whatever. But until somebody go to that peak, to one of them letters boys, or to the IRS gets him, he's okay. He just mad that he think we can't find out none of his business, but we be finding out anyway.
Yeah.
He didn't think we were gonna find out about them loans. There we go. And then, you know, like I said, I was saying earlier, like it was a thing where all the content creators was cool. All the content creators were sharing the news. Whoever, like a couple of people used to be the one. This was so the audience wouldn't go to his page. So a couple of people would go record it, and then everybody would get it from that recording. So, like I said today, I said my room is about love.
Yeah.
That's my channel. That's why my channel is called Sugar Love. The love part means it's all about the love. Do not come in my room expressing nothing about the next content creator. I don't see Nature Boy done. His evil is so evil that he had people turning against each other, where all of them forgot, because this could have been nipped in the butt, but then all the content holders went solo, and they wasn't keeping the foot on the neck.
Yeah.
And then you still got people that's talking, no, I'm like, no, let them make up, let them get back on the same accord, then they can strategize a little better.
Keep talking. I'll be right back.
All right.
Sorry.
So if they want to strategize, let them get back to strategizing, but don't bring other people's problems on somebody else's chat. Oh, I don't like that. Go to that person's chat and bring it to them. Don't come to people's page. You gotta. I'm all about that love and showing that love.
All right, I'm back.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, I think we all need to work together and bring him down. But what I don't like, okay, and what I don't like is like if another content creator comes and like they're watching my video and then they listen to what I'm saying or you're saying, and then they go and make a video on that very same thing that we're planning on.
No, but in back when that was good. Because I mean, you're gonna put your own, like I could do yours, but I can't be you. So the way you do it, I can't do it. But I'm gonna be doing this tomorrow, not because you're doing it. It's just that I'm too tired to do it tonight. I've been up since 3 o'clock in the morning. But the way I put my spin on my stuff, the way you put your spin on your stuff,
but you know how though, like, okay, we're sitting here discussing some stuff earlier, right? And how I was like, oh, this other person just went live and said that that Nature Boy has admitted that Malia had 2 months left to live. Mm-hmm. Well, then when I checked on the page, like she was going in and saying how, she had the same website pulled up that was on my screen here.
Oh.
I'm thinking, no way.
Wow. Okay. At least give the person the credit. Right.
I'm sorry. That was given to you. It's like that upset me. So I'm thinking, I don't want somebody like that over here because I'm thinking, no, like
to alleviate that. That's why I always have co-hosts. And that's why I always stop my videos. It's if you want to steal my video, go right ahead. But you're going to hear a lot of me in it. You're going to hear a lot of me in it. It's good to have a co-host, and it's good to do not let a video just play.
But did you see what, like, she had that scent? Because I was like, no. And I even said something too.
I saw it, but I didn't. Remember, I think at that point, was I live a little bit and then joined you, or was I taking a coffee break or something? Because I don't know who it came from.
Because after I was having the problems with my microphone,
mm-hmm.
I thought, well, let me go see what she's talking about. Malia only has 2 months to live. Well, then I just clicked on her channel for just a second, like the live she was doing, and she must have left our live or left here and went straight and started a video after she got online, And I'm thinking, and she had the same website pulled up, and I'm like, oh no, that's wrong. You don't do that. That's dirty, In my opinion, that's dirty. You just don't do that to people. That was meant for you, not for her. So
I had one girl I took up for content, but at least I put my own spin on it. I don't do what people do, but I'm take it as the clear one, and then I'll break it up. But I won't do what they do. I will do it the way I do it.
Well, I think that
but I
yours
always
would
give
be,
people, their credit.
yeah.
Like I'll go, thanks to whoever, because sometimes I be forgetting names. Well, thank you, whoever, for this is come check out their channel. This is a such and
I had a
such. Check
sick
out their
feeling
channel.
that. I had a sick feeling. Some just kept telling, like, so I was trying to say, like, I kept trying to like butt in and say, well, just email her, everything, and y'all could just talk on the email, because I was thinking somebody's listening here, and they're going to go, and they're going to,
Well, she's new. She's
yeah,
new. The other young lady, she's
yeah.
new. I checked her page out, right? So
So by the time you get done with your investigation, your video, I'm looking forward to watching your video. I'm telling you, I think it's going to be good.
well, even if I don't, I got, like I said, I got my way of doing it. I got my way of doing it. So people, I see people steal my style. Even on my Sugar
Yeah.
Love page, I used to put the Dr. Romney or whoever. I used to put a doctor at the beginning of the show, and I used to do it. I don't do that with this page because my mind is trying to get to these 1,000 subscribers. I'm not doing it the way I usually do it. I got to go back doing it with the awareness, but I don't like to touch that too much because I'm like,
You have your own little. I like your swag. Like how you're good. Like you really have your own little thing.
that could people be getting me mad.
I know.
Telling me all this bullshit. Oh,
Yeah.
I couldn't let go of my son and
Yeah.
my mother and my sister, and then it went into my ovaries, and then from my ovaries, I'm like, what the fuck?
I know. And sometimes you just want to get so mad you want to scream, and it's like, oh my God, just let me calm down. Let me calm down and take a deep
when they
breath.
play with your intelligence and you talk about feel sorry for them and pray. This chick playing with my intelligence, but you want me to go out and pray for her. I'm like, really?
I know. Was you on here the other day when I think it was Tasha. She came up and I had a guest on here and she was like going in on Ryan D and Tasha was like, oh my gosh. Like I was trying to calm down. We were like trying to talk some sense into her, but she was not going to hear it. She was not hearing it at all. And on her, but then she felt bad and I felt bad and I was like, oh my gosh. Because like I don't want this to be a place where like I want people to feel like they're comfortable coming here, but at the same time, Tasha, she has a right to. I want her to be able to express herself too, And I should be able to say what I feel like saying without, as long as we're all being respectful.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And that's the same thing I said on my page every day. That's why people like my page, and they literally follow me from my Sugar Love page. What you need to, when you get a chance, don't forget to subscribe to my Sugar Love, because after May, I'll be back on my regular channel. I miss my commercials. I miss my ads.
Back up, I'll have to come and subscribe to that one too.
Yeah, I miss my ads. I ain't got no ads, no nothing. I'm like, oh man. Oh, so we ain't getting the fact, but at least there I have my ads. I ain't got no ads. I ain't got no nothing. But
so
a lot of new
people too. When you get
I can't go live, so which means I can't get my ads unless I make video, and I'm not good at that. I'm not good at making the videos. I'm good at going live. And I can't go live. I can't get my ads. And I'm like, you messing with my money, you over a damn Ashanti song. I'm like, you can't be serious.
What happens to the other the videos that are already up? Do they take the ads out of those too?
No.
When you get a strike? Okay.
No.
Yeah, I was wondering about that. I was like, oh. But
They just strict that video, but that one over a damn Ashanti song. I'm like, you can't be serious. I'm on punishment for 3 months, but I had to keep this fight going. So
okay, well, like in this video, like in the background, her little nephew, okay, and see, because this is good, because I need to learn this stuff. But like her little nephew was playing like a Disney song, and then he put on an Alicia Keys song or something. But it was for a split second, and I turned it off real quick. But
oh please, oh God, don't play.
So you don't think I should upload this video?
I mean, no, they might give you a copyright claim, which is okay. Yeah. But a strike is something totally different. That's when they put you on punishment.
What did you do? What did you do?
It was an Ashanti song. That was a Ashanti song. Yeah.
Was it a whole song?
But her peoples say remember, YouTube will just give you the claim. But once the claim is there, it's up to their company to give you the strike or not. And you can fight it, but her company gave me the strike. I'm like, mother fool. I'm like, oh man. And that day I had a phenomenal. I mean, I lost my spirit because I usually go all in. I done lost my spirit and I forgot how I had it set up and everything. But like, I still go on my other page, to chill with my old friends and stuff. Yeah. Let them see. Then I come on over here. But I was mad as so. Ooh. But the same rule apply. Keep it peaceful. Don't bring the drama. Don't talk about no other channel on my channel. I don't want to hear about nobody's channel. I don't want. Don't, and even if you got beef with somebody, don't bring your beef to somebody else's chat. People got a bad habit of doing that.
Yeah.
They'll spot somebody they don't like and got something to say. I'm like, it didn't start on my channel. Why you bring no?
Yeah.
No, but Nefertiti, I like what she said.
Yes.
I like how she said she didn't have no confidence, no self-esteem. I know I'm adding an extra, but hey, so she looks good. She don't got all that makeup on. She ain't got all that extra stuff on. That's usually with that earring hair and this is there. She looks really nice there.
Well, she's saying she's glowing because she's been on the kale juice fasting or whatever it is. So, but what about the music in the background? Like it played for like a split second. Then I turned that off. I was like, no. And then I fast forwarded. But then like her nephew kept playing the instruments and stuff, and I'm like, oh my gosh. So I don't know how that affects.
Because I will have to find it because I'm not playing around no more. I know, like I have another channel. But that's a reaction channel. So I know how to fight the copyright claims and stuff. But you can fight a strike, but you have to fight it with the company. Now, if they do it on YouTube, I can fight it. I know how to fight it.
Yeah.
But I'm not going through all of that. That's my reaction channel. Of course, I'm getting up for copyright strikes because that's channels for music. I didn't know I was going to be doing that. I didn't know I was going to be doing another channel. So technically, I have 3 channels.
Yeah. Well, if you get time, like I know you're tired tonight, but if you get time in the next day or two, can you like kind of go over this video? Like even if you had to fast forward it to where you can hear it in the background, and tell me if you think that'd give me a strike or something.
No, the minute you finish this video, you'll know.
How I know?
They're going to tell you copyright claim.
Oh, really? So it happens right away?
It happens right away. So if they didn't catch it, you good. You got a copyright claim, you still good.
Okay.
You still good.
So I just go on the video where it says copyright and check it?
Huh? When you go to the YouTube studio.
Mm-hmm. That's where I'll find it, right?
It'll tell you automatically. As soon as you get off, you wait
Okay.
5 minutes, you will see it. If you don't see it, they didn't catch it. It ain't no going through it. Right about
If I
now,
don't see it,
it's already in the system.
okay.
It's already in the
Later?
system. The bastards, sorry.
Okay.
Got me doing it.
Yeah.
I feel like it's starting all over again. Like I said, minutes, I know how to get my minutes, and I've been doing this for a while. And now I've been doing it with a heck of a lot of less people. I know how to get my minutes in, but the viewers just starting over again, getting viewers. It's like, oh man. Because see, once you get to the ship, you're gonna be a little bit tired because you fought to get to the ship.
Yeah.
And once you get there, after that, you're relaxed.
But how long after you get to that point do you get the email?
It depends. It took me 2 days.
2 days?
After I got to the ship.
And then all the views that you got up to that point, they don't even count.
They count all your videos. They count your 4,000 hours, and it counts your 1,000 subscribers. And then you made it to the ship. Now,
but it doesn't
if you get
count
monetized or not, some people, it took me 2 days. It takes some people a week. It takes some people a month. Sometimes it takes people longer than that. But that doesn't mean you don't stop what you're doing. You keep going. Some people you can't get monetized at this time. And then you'll have to go search your videos and find out, what video should I take out or whatever. But thank goodness I was fortunate. But I was doing majority commentary. I didn't know how to do the share screen, so that kept me out of a lot of trouble. Now all I do is share screen, so that keeps me in trouble. But y'all shouldn't put the share screen button there, okay? They blame us for spamming. If you put too many emojis or something in there, that's considered spamming. So what the hell you put the emojis there for?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, because I just got cut out. I don't know what happened.
No, sometimes it does that. Okay, I understand how you can desire a clear mind for all of them. Don't let anger be part of your will to care. However, trust is your perspective, is your passion about the whole matter.
See, that's where you have to balance it out, and I'm trying to do that because, I don't want to lose my soul either in the process of being angry with these people.
That's why I'm not angry. I just report the news.
And that's what I have to do.
I just report it.
Yes, that's what I have to learn to do.
For the innocent people, them the ones my heart go out for. It becomes overwhelming. It doesn't become overwhelming. People say that, but then you're still watching it at the same time. Sometimes you may want to give yourself a break, take a little at a time, stay strong. No, she's gonna be okay. Sasha's going to be really good because when you got a good heart, of course, and then if she's feeling like that, then that means she's a little empathic also, right? If you're feeling the pain that it makes you cry, you are an empathic person.
That's made me cry. I'm telling you, it's hurt me bad because I don't know. It's when you see, and then it makes you. Then you get from anger to you get from hurt to anger. Then you get angry, and see, I have to balance it out like you do, and I have to learn just to report it, and then just expose it, and then not allow it to affect me.
Yeah, but try doing a video on in the morning time. I do Nature Boy. Like me, I do a lot of Black History stuff. Especially I did a lot for Black History Month. Then I did something on welfare, how it destroys families, and then it showed how it destroyed not just Black people families, but white people families too. That's not talked about. It shows how
the government keeps you dependent on them.
And if your man get a job and people just make it seem like, well, if it was only for black, no. And if you would have watched, you would have showed a white lady with all them kids with her husband, and they was better off getting the welfare and the Social Security because it would have, at least they know it's guaranteed income, you know,
Yeah.
and it showed, you know, something. So I always try to do something that's still doing something that alerts something else, because that's what I like to do anyway. And then,
Yeah.
you know, but find something else, like in the morning time, give that to Nature Boy. In the afternoon, give that to yourself. Like if you want to talk about God, or you want to talk about something different, or you just may want a regular piano.
Yeah.
You know, or if you
I
do
need
it,
to start talking more about God and bringing God more into this channel, and then exposing. There's always something to expose with that demon. I'm telling you, that's what makes me mad. He makes me mad, and then they all do. They all do, and I get frustrated.
I think in a sense why I don't get mad is because I've seen a lot of Nature Boys. Maybe not in a cult, but I see it every single day.
Yeah.
And I see the things they do to people every single day. And I be just wishing they could just wake up. So if I have these emotions in real life with real people that I know. So me seeing it on here with people that I don't know, I'm like, no, my heart goes out to the innocent people. You got people who's really believing this crap. You got people, if you would have watched the live, and you got to see some of the comments, they see that, there you go, there you have it. I'm like, did you just hear the same thing I heard? They going, we new here, we're gonna keep coming back. I'm like, did you just hear what I heard? And then when you got down to the last 2 minutes, okay, she got to bring herself back in. But when you got down to the last 2 minutes, he told like 50 lies in one sentence. She's in the hospital. She got an apartment. She got Airbnb. She had to put herself back in because he know for a fact, and who gonna pay for it? You back?
Okay. I think I'm back. Yeah. I don't know what's going on.
Because they know the system. And if she's not in the hospital, that means who is going to pay for it? She had to go back to that hospital and become a patient because they cannot turn you away.
Yeah, but the first thing they do, because they want their money, the first thing they do, they have an application for you for the state Medicaid. And they probably made her apply for that.
Yeah, but it takes a while to get it. And Medicaid still don't pay but for so much.
Yeah. And they only, because I think they only, well, sometimes they'll pay for all of it though.
Let me tell you something.
Pay for the whole thing.
Let me tell you something. Even if you got Medicaid, if you go to the dentist, they'd rather pull your tooth out than save the tooth. Because it's cheaper. Because it's cheaper. You were like, I want a root canal. Like, we don't pay for root canal. We don't pay for this. We don't pay for that. But we will pull that tooth out. We'll pull it out for you. So we don't know if they're going to pay for her to have a doctor, a nurse to be in the house with her. Then she would probably need an aide who will go out and she get medications and go out and get her medications. And then they still trying to figure out, as you heard them say, they still trying to get, she's still seeing specialists.
Because, you know, that's true too, because the same thing happened to me when I was telling you my appendix ruptured. I had already been in the hospital a whole week, and here I thought, okay, I'm ready to go home. And I signed myself out, but I begged the doctor first. I begged her to let me go home. And here I had that drainage bag in my stomach. I had everything. And she agreed to let me go, But I was going to sign myself out anyway. But she on the exception that I would have a nurse come to the house. But then come to find out, they couldn't do that because even my insurance wouldn't even cover that.
Yep. Yeah. See, that's why I said they think we stupid.
Yeah.
Then she would need a home health aide or PCA, somebody that's going to cook for her, somebody's going to go shopping for her, but she don't have no money.
Yeah.
She has no money, and she cut herself off from the family. But Nature Boy claiming that he's picking out that money, and then remember he claimed he was going to send one of the wives down there and take care of her. Which wife you sent down there? You
I think get your cousin to go back in there and talk to her and say, look, let your sisters take care of you. Your sisters want to take care of you. You know,
and my heart goes out to them. My heart really goes out to them. You know, she doesn't, the suffering, and just like Musa, Dylan's mother, she is not a young lady, you know.
Yeah.
And I'm like, God forbid something happened to your mother. You're running behind this man.
Mm-hmm.
You can get you another teacher. You cannot get you another mother.
Right.
I don't get it. And I hopefully I'm sure if I can find her, I'm gonna find the one to do some other. And he come from a good family.
Yep.
Just like people wanna, like, I don't know if you remember Keys or not, but Keys the one that gave me $300,000.
Who?
His mother turned over her grave. That was her money she left for him and his disabled sister.
Who was that?
Keys. He's one of the older ones. But he gone now.
Yeah.
But he gave Nature Boy the whole $300,000. That was his mother.
Today. I heard something about that today from somebody.
We just became friends.
You that was telling me about it?
No, but I keep forgetting that we met on here. I always say, girl, you should have been watching my Sugar Love channels. You should have been watching my interviews. Well, you can still catch some of them because it's on if you go to Sugar Love. Same picture.
Well, I want to wait to get back on there. I'm going to come over there and subscribe because you're getting ready to get it back here soon.
Well, I'm gonna try to move this page. I'm gonna work both of them now. I don't know how that feels to work both of them, but I've been neglecting my and I do get so much views in the reaction world. I love the reaction world.
Yeah, where you react to videos.
Oh,
I like those videos too.
You gotta come check out my channel. Brooklyn does it better.
I will.
And then everybody loves two people. Nobody outdo them. Most of them goes to Queen. It's something about Queen and something about Madonna. But anything you play with them two, you get a lot of views.
Yeah.
Everybody loves Queen. Everybody loves Madonna.
Yeah.
And I
used to love Madonna.
Oh, honey, I still love me some Madonna.
Yeah.
I still love me some Madonna because she living her life. She living her life.
Yeah. And look at her how old she is, and she still looks all right, you know.
She paid for it. She done bought her butt. She done bought her lips.
Yeah, but now it's like, come on. She's kind of looking like Michael Jackson a little bit. Like
who knows?
I don't know.
She get her young boyfriend. She get her little boy toys, and she live her life. I am not mad at her.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah,
60-something years old. That go to show you. When I get 60, I'm gonna be like, yes, baby, come on, baby, let's go. Let's go. I got to get myself back in shape. This Rona put so much weight on me. I've never been this. I have no clothes that fit, and I refuse to buy all. I mean, I need a whole new wardrobe.
Me too. I'm telling you, this thing is, I don't know. It's driving me crazy too, sitting around the house all the time.
Now that I like.
Yeah.
That I like, because I'm talking to you now, I'm not by myself.
Yeah, that's true. That's about the only good thing about it, though.
Go out, like I still work in the pantries.
Mm-hmm.
I do my pantry work, but now this year kind of broke my heart because I work with kids.
Oh yeah.
I got a youth program, so I done had some of every kid. I remember, I don't know where they from, but I guess they was uppity kids, and we do breakfast, free lunch and breakfast too in the summer, and we also hire kids for the summer youth job. And we told them to sweep and mop, and they said, "What is a broom and what is a?" I said, "Don't worry about it. I got you. I got you.
I can
You would
see
never
you.
ask
Okay,
that
I can
question
see
again."
you.
I
I can see you giving them a double look and then say,
I said, "You would never ask that question again." Guess what they was doing every day?
sweeping and mopping.
And then I said the one at the table, I was like, "No, the wife is like this," and I had to tell her, "No, when you sweep, it's like this. When you mop, it's like." By the time they finished, they was professionals. You hear me?
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
I had over 900 kids come through me. 900 kids come through me.
Is that just since this? Like, have you had more since this thing's
I
went
have
on?
none. That's why my heart was broken this summer. And I miss all my kids. I got an after school program too. That's why I said this is a good time to build up the next channel. That's why the other channel, some days I didn't come on that much, but when I'm on, I'm on. And when I'm off, I'm off.
Yeah.
But I miss I call them my baby. People always go, "How many kids?" I usually have 100 at a time. People go, "How many kids you got?" I'll be like, "I got 100 kids."
Too many, 100 too many, huh?
I got 100. Yeah, every time we have people, "How many kids you got?" Like 100.
Oh.
So I get 100. I get up to 100 at a time, and I have to sort it out. But that's why my heart goes out to the kids and stuff. My heart don't go out to adults. My heart only go out for kids because I'm the one helping them. I'm the one listening to all the things that's going on in their lives that they have no control over.
And the elderly who need us to help, and the elderly.
Oh, I'm like an elderly advocate. I have my kids. My kids is highly involved. I have them going to nursing homes. Like in summertime, they make gifts by hand. My kids, some of them are so talented. They make the gifts by hand, and then Christmas time we give them a Christmas party. I have the PAL and everything involved, and then we go to all the bed-bound patients, and then we have the patients that's movable. We giving them a party. They get drunk off the apple cider, honey. They be drunk. They be like, "Woo!" Because I give them the champagne glass. Yeah, because it's not the apple cider. It's the point that it's in a champagne glass.
Yeah.
So in their mind, they got a drink, and they start acting like it too.
They do.
Yes,
I know. I worked in a nursing home. I'm telling you, I know what they do.
So I'm a heavily active person. So this year, it's like I'm stuck. Like what? It's like, oh my God. And then I see my kids and they're like, "Miss K," they go, "Miss K, Miss K, Miss K, Miss K." And then it just felt weird when y'all call me Tony because remember, I wasn't supposed to have this page. This page is named after my son.
Yeah.
So Tony's, that's my son name.
Mm-hmm. How
So
old is your son?
Huh?
How old is your son? How old is
His
he?
birthday is in 20 minutes. He will be 16.
Oh,
I got a
well, happy
16-year-old.
birthday.
I got a 60-year-old and a 32-year-old.
Oh,
And then
well,
I got
happy birthday.
yes, I got my grandson and I got the 2 kids. I'm like, oh, but one is my son, my daughter's 32, my son will be 16. So I said, you know, you're 16, I can kick you out now, right?
That's right. You just act up and see what I do.
I've been kicking him out since he was in kindergarten.
Mine were trying to pack up and run away when they were in kindergarten, and I would say, "Okay, let's go pack your bags."
No, you leave with nothing.
No, I
You
tell
leave
you.
with nothing I bought. You leave with nothing I paid for. You go out there and you get it. But I know my son, every memory he had when he tell people about me, you always kick me out since kindergarten. Talk about you gotta go.
That's how
But then I don't let him go no.
I
Huh?
bet you're different with your grandkids though. I know I
I
am.
only got one.
Oh,
That little boy get anything he wants.
that's right.
He get anything. Usually when he's here, I'm usually on YouTube because he likes that.
Yeah.
And then he
Yeah.
goes, Grandma, he know I don't like that name, but Grandma, I want to get 1 million views. I want a YouTube channel. I want this because that boy don't stop. I was like, oh my God. But
Make him a YouTube channel. He'll probably do really good then.
I told his mama to do it. Shoot.
Yeah, if that's what he wants to do, he'd probably be really good at it.
Yeah, but he will go under the kids. His birthday was last week. He just turned 8.
How does that work? Do we have to, when we turn in our video, do we have to put this video is not for kids?
Yes, you do.
I've been doing that.
But once you put it in go into YouTube Studio. Once you put that there, you don't have to do it every time.
Oh, because I've been having to do it every time. And then it has something else under it where it says, do you want to restrict this video? And I put, no, don't restrict my video.
No, go into your studio and put it in there. It is in there. Okay. You ain't got to do it no more.
But should I just put, I already know to put that this is not for kids, but then beneath it, do I still say don't restrict it?
No, only one you're going to put is this kid. My videos is not for children. You're not going to touch nothing else.
All right.
Just so then you don't have to worry about that being in your videos. Because it's already done in your studio.
Okay.
It's already done. So I cannot wait till you have I'm telling you, I've been hustling so hard. I forgot to say thank you for my first 100 people. So when you're gonna have by next week, Lord's willing, you're gonna have your party, your channel party for maybe not being monetized yet, but for completion of what you had to do.
Are you gonna have a party for yours too?
I usually be thinking I am, but I forget.
Yeah.
I forget.
I might do it your way, but I'm not. I don't know about a party though. I might could have some balloons here or something.
No. That's when you that type of party is when you write. Yeah, but no, that type of party, you're gonna put it's just nothing but putting it in your title, and people coming up saying congratulations. That's all that. You know, it's not a real party. It's just people. That's just for giving people thank you for helping me get there. Just like I made it, I did it, and then you talk about that. And then you go into whatever subject you want to, but it's not a real party. But it's just about the same way you do it, like for the first, it's usually the first 100, then it's 500, and then it's 1,000. But some people do it for every 100.
Yeah. I haven't done that then. I don't know. I might check it out though.
Yeah, but that's people like, and then I forgot to do it with my first channel. But if you see how my channels is, you will see by the time I said thank you for the 100 one, I forgot. I'm already at 200. By the time I made my 1,000, I forgot to say, but you can see how fast I did it.
Yeah.
Maybe a couple of weeks off, but I was like, oh man. And then you got my people saying, you ain't thank the people. I'm like, oh my goodness, I got to do a video. Okay. And that's just a thank you video.
Yeah.
Thank you. Tell people thank you for your support and stuff like that.
Yeah. I'll have to look into that because.
No, it's simple. Once you get your 4,000 hours, you're just going to say something celebration, you know. Or some people wait till they get monetized and they go monetization party. And it's just saying you're happy, you got to the starship, you made it to the starship, and thank you everybody for helping me get there and stuff like that. If you don't be like me and forget, right?
I know. I'm always thanking my subscribers though. I love them. Like they're like, my gosh, do you like ever feel like that? Like, oh my gosh, I have the best people ever.
Yes, and I appreciate every last one.
Yeah, they're awesome. I'm telling you.
I appreciate every last one because they don't have to be there. It's so many different. It's 2 billion people on YouTube. 2 billion people.
Yeah.
And then it's like 50 million channels, and they choose to be with you. So that's a blessing.
Yeah.
That's
I'm thankful too.
Huh?
I'm thankful for mine. I really am.
Yeah, but it's
I don't know about you, but I'm so tired.
You don't know about me. I've been up since 3 o'clock. But you know I'm your co-host. So you know I'm the co-host, so you know I'm gonna be up here. I ain't gonna leave you hanging.
And I appreciate that. I really do.
Don't worry about it. That's what we're supposed to do.
Yeah. That's how it should be.
Yeah.
But I never come up on yours because I'm always thinking maybe she doesn't want me up there.
Why?
I don't know. I'm always like scared to like. And then one time I got mad and I was like, oh, nope. This girl is not. No, she's not telling Tony off. No, she's not. Nope. And then you started yelling.
Be mad or sad.
I know you're sticking. I know you got this, but no, I'm about to come on here and tell this lady that she is not going to talk to you like that. No.
Oh no, I don't pay that no mind because I believe people have their opinions. But only time, and I can't get like, honey, I don't let nobody see me sweat. If I'm sweating, that means my fire is turned up.
I was like, you go, girl.
I don't let nobody let me sweat. If I sweat, that means my fire is turned up. I got the fire. We got the fight. I got to put hands on you.
It had me so heated, but then I started laughing because you were going in on her. I was like, oh my gosh.
Well, wasn't I doing it nicely?
Yeah.
I was like, let it out. Let it out. Anything else? Anything else you gotta say? Is there anything else? Then she was like, you better check me out. I said, now what is it? What is it about you that I better know? I need to know these things. Being that you feel I need to make videos about you.
Oh my God. She was like, and you're like, I was like, you're like, and you're like, what else? And I was like, oh my God. But I can't do it like you did. Like, it was so funny. Oh my gosh.
because if you come to try to embarrass me, I'm gonna make you the joke.
Oh my
See,
God.
I'm
You
not
made
gonna
her
match
the
your
joke.
level. But you notice she came down though, right?
Yes.
She's like, what the fuck? I know this
Because you
girl
didn't
is
give
not
her a minute.
mocking me. I know
You
she was
did.
like, I know this girl is not mocking me. Then nerve, up her.
Yeah, but you weren't doing it like that. You were doing it like it was. You were. I'm sorry, but I'm sorry. Like I can't stop laughing. Like you were doing it just like her. I was like, oh my gosh, no way. It was
I tell
hilarious.
people, when you come for me, you will be the joke.
Yeah,
If you make me sweat, that means you turned my fire up. I got to put hands on you now. That we got to fight, and I'm too old to be fighting. So rather than be fighting, I have to laugh you off. Devil, going on over there now. Going back over there, this working my nerves now.
Was it her red lipstick? Was she wearing red lipstick?
Cause she went from, oh, your voice is nice and it's raspy. She tried to, then she's got real loud. Now I'm like, I am the wrong person to get loud with.
Yeah.
But she's way over there. I'm way over here. So I'm like, let me do what I usually do. I'm gonna make her the joke. We're gonna laugh about you. I ain't worried about you calling me no names. I've been called itches before. So it doesn't, anything you could think of, I've been caught before.
Yeah.
So none of that bothers me. I'm a human being.
Out like a pro. I was like, oh my gosh.
Even World said, Tony, you smooth.
You just did it like with class too. Like, you know, you could just tell you had so much class about it, but at the same time, you just politely put her in her place in a rude, but insulting, funny way. Like,
she got my co-host real pissed off. And I'm like, co-host, you can't pay what people write trolls no mind. And I've been called some of everything, and then I work in the community, and you got to hear the mouths my kids have. My 100 kids at a time have that. You got to have patience. Well,
even co-host was funny because she was like, okay, you know what? Now my daughter's out of the room. She said, I had to get off here. She said, because my daughter was in the room. But now I'm back. She went off on her. I was like,
yeah, but I'm not going off on nobody. We're gonna play this game.
You went off on her without going off on her. Like it was funny. Like, oh my gosh, I couldn't believe it. Like you literally shut her up. Just by talking like you're talking now. It was hilarious. I can't, like, oh my God.
And then she was like, because she was anticipating for me to get loud. I'm like, no, I'm like, no, we don't play these games. Well, I'm going to play it, but I am going to play a game with you though, but just on my terms, just not on your terms. And when I started mocking her, she was like, this bitch right here. I know she's not mocking. I know she's not doing it.
Oh my God, that was funny.
And everything she would have said, I would have said it right back to her. And then somebody wrote in the chat, oh, they could be mentally challenged and something like that. I said, well, we all got feelings. It got to the point I stopped and Googled who sang the song. I know it's Brad Star said, well, who said there's nothing more than feelings. Somebody said, you is a natural comedian. You should go into comedy.
Yeah. Exactly. Because like you just did it with class and so naturally, you know.
I deal with people all day, every single day, and you got to learn how to deal with all these different personalities. So whatever personality that she was going to bring out, I was going to have fun with it. You know, if I was going to have some fun.
I've never seen somebody do it that way, though. You bought a whole new Like, I was impressed. I was very impressed. I was like, I can learn from this. I can learn.
She caught me off guard at first, but she was, oh, you raspy. I'm like, oh, okay. Because I'm like, so what do you got to, what you want to talk about? She still was trying to be like, then she just changed up and itch and wow, 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 wow. I'm like, oh, no, she didn't. Oh, no, she didn't.
She's a freaking nutcase, I'll tell you.
Everybody was like, get your co-host. I'm like, I really didn't be her. I can't handle myself. Because like I said, like, none of these people get to me because it's some real problems and real things going on. I done been caught every name in the book. So what you gonna do? I've been called the itch before, you name it. I've been probably called some things I shouldn't have been called before. And I still ain't even here.
Yeah.
My mother said is not what they call you, is what you answer to.
I'm going to watch that video again. I'm going to watch it. Anytime you just watch that video. Well, guys, I don't mean to cut this short, but I'm exhausted.
I gotta go to sleep just to get right back up and do this same video.
You probably get right back up at 3 o'clock again because you know what? Something's in your head.
No, I went to sleep like 4 or 5 o'clock, and I went to sleep, and I never went to sleep. So that's what made me get up so early.
Wow.
And I'm not a sleeper anyway.
Yeah.
I'm not a sleeper, but I haven't been feeling all of that. And then I've been going through a lot because my mom's is in the hospital. So I've been going through a lot. So it's crazy. So I have to get on YouTube to take my mind off it, you know?
Yeah.
So that's why I say you don't never know what people going through. Yeah, because that person is mental. That doesn't make you don't know what's going on the other person either.
Yeah.
Everybody going through something.
Mm-hmm.
But before we end this, we always got to go back to the subject matter. Before we end this, we've learned that Neytiri is not going back. She calls Nature Boy or not. She has no respect for them. And she's now learning to have respect for herself. And we want to see how long this lasts before she fly away to another man that's for another man / teacher / daddy or whatever you want to call it.
But you know what I said? And okay, I know I ruined your ending. But something deep inside of me, okay, and she challenged Nature Boy. She was telling him how she does not want to be with him. Like she bruised his ego. Okay, you should go back and realize
Solar going in the closet. Solar in the closet tonight.
Do you know what's good? What he's going to do? He's going to say, "Okay, I'm going to let this fly by for a little while," and then he's going to trick her. He's going to make her think that that Solar, that he's going to make her think that he'll let her go back with Solar.
Yeah, but no, either that or he's going to find a way. Maybe not now, but with Solar thinking they cool, he's going to humiliate Solar on when he know he cannot get the women, he humiliates the men, or vice versa. But he played on humiliation.
She go bad. She was like, "I don't want you." She said, "I told you I don't want you." Yeah, I mean, like she went in, like she was really, and I think that he's going to look for an excuse, or he's going to I think he's going to let her forget she said that, and then just when he thinks that she's forgot about it, that's when he's going to be like, "Oh, come on back, I'll let you be with Solar," and then that's when he's going to get her. He's going to get her.
And that's when I'm going to use this video. I'm going to keep it for the receipt, and I'm going to dog her ass out.
Yes.
I'm a dog, and you go. I'm a dog. Yeah, I'm a dog. Yeah, it's like Star. I'm a dog. I'm a run her. I'm a run her through my. I'm here for. I'm gonna tell people. I tell people I don't like the shits, but I'm about the shits.
Okay, go ahead with your ending.
That was my ending. We always got to bring the ending. You always got to bring it back to what your video's about. So
yeah,
and we did that. So. I shall see you in
tomorrow.
And then you kept me up because we start birthdays at 12 o'clock. So here we got 5 more minutes. I got 5 more minutes to stay up to get, because I know you're on that damn game. I know I should take this game away from him for his birthday. You think?
I bet he asked for a game for his birthday, didn't he?
I bought him nothing. Shoot.
They get enough,
right.
don't they?
Huh?
I said they get enough, don't they?
These things these kids want is not like how much $100. We would have had a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
$100 these days, you need some more to go with it.
Yeah. Back in my day, well, I was happy with my little Barbie doll or my Cabbage Patch Kid. Oh, you know.
Where you from?
I'm from Ohio, but right now I'm living in Indiana.
Oh.
Because my daughter is here with my granddaughter, so I'm here to be closer to them.
Oh, how old is your grandbaby?
She's 6 years old.
Oh, that's your only one?
Nope, I have 2 more. My son, well, he's still in Ohio, but him and his wife, they have 2. And the one, she's 6 years old too. And then my grandson, he's 4.
Oh, see, my kids is 16 and a half years apart. So
yeah,
I can't have, but that is so sweet. I like when you get a chance to have them all in one spot.
Oh yeah, I know. Me too.
The boys get mad that you pick the daughter to move close to.
No, not really. I think that because I have 2 other sons, and they'll every now and then they'll say, "Oh, you love that one better than all of us," and I'm like, "No, I don't. I love all my kids. I'd kill anybody for any of you."
Let me tell you, I have all my kids, right? You know, I got 100 of them.
Yeah.
I always go, you is my favorite. You know you're my favorite, right? So one day I said I didn't realize that I've told so many kids that. So I was playing with the kid and like, you know, you're my favorite. One looked and said, I thought I was your favorite. Then the other one said, I thought I was your favorite. I was like, oh.
Exactly. You can't do that because that's what happened with mine. And they because I would be like, hey, listen, you know I love you and you're my favorite, but don't tell Alan I said that. And then I would go and tell the other one that. And then and that's what caused that. They're thinking that I don't love them. And I'm like, I freaking love you.
No, for me, it made me feel good because I had to let all of y'all know y'all ain't special. But one can't say I never told them that. So I made them all feel special by letting them know, you're my favorite, right? But at least if another child, at least they can get the chance to say the same thing all my kids said. Well, she told me that too. She told me, okay, so now guess what? She told us all we her favorite. So that now that makes all of y'all even.
I did too, but it still backfired.
I thought it was going to backfire, but I got myself out of that.
And I tell you guys all that, so don't even try me.
And then me and my kids, we be having cereal fights and stuff, right? That's how I got caught out there because I didn't realize because some of the kids are not my favorite, but the ones that I really like, I call them. But they all stopped. The ones I said they stopped. Well, Miss K, you said I was your favorite, and then I said, oh.
Oh my gosh.
I'm telling you. Out of trouble, boy. I'd be like, damn.
And they take it serious too. They've
never been told that before. So I have to say things that they're never told before. That's my job.
Yeah.
I find the most minute thing in a child, and I take and make it so big that they think they are a star. By the time I get finished with them kids, they think they are a star because I found something that nobody in their family has found.
Yeah.
They got the mean side now. They always come in. I'm not nice to none of them. Not only my older ones, that my returns to senders, because they went through me already. So not just they can do whatever they want to do. Now, if you listen, if you do right, you cross on over to that side. But until then, I'm not nice to you. I'm telling you, you gotta try it. Go like work in a pantry or work with kids, your life will change. Or work with
Yeah.
seniors, your life would change. It would change.
Mm-hmm.
And this sort of red tape that's in between that with the politicians and the grants and all that other stuff is a pain in the butt. But we shall talk again, my friend. That's right. I am the co-host, right?
Yes. And I love you guys.
Okay. And thank you guys. Have a great night. Whoever stuck around. Thank you for sticking around, because we went all the way off subject. Hopefully we entertain you guys and you got to learn more about your host and your co-host. So maybe you see we are for real people and we have a heart and it's not malicious and just about nature boy. We got a life.
Exactly.
All right, Dolphin.
Okay, this is Tony T. This is how you spell her name. So, and you go just type it into the search engine, you'll find her, and just go ahead and subscribe to her. So, anybody who wants to subscribe to Tony T, please go on over and do so. You'll love her videos.
They probably saying you better do that tomorrow. We ain't doing nothing tonight. And, let me go. I gotta go wish this boy a happy birthday.
All right. Tell him happy birthday on YouTube.
All right. I see you tomorrow, love.
Love you guys. See you guys tomorrow. Have a good night.